how can I help?
You can come with me to your mum's office. We need to tell her what's gone on.
Well, why are you leaving?
We need to talk about this when we get back.
Me and you is never going to happen, and that's not because I'm scared of your mum. I think that she's amazing, everything that she's been through.
I think we make a really good team. Yeah. And what are the doctors saying?
Alzheimer's, he reckons, early onset.
Love!
What are we gonna do if she won't let go? Between me and you, I'm gonna call you Cheryl.
So you didn't see a thing, Lauren?
Told you already.
Because there's a Year 7 kid at the gates with his shoes in a tree, and his description of the person that put them there sounds very much like you.
Well, no, 'cause I was in school early this morning because I had homework to finish. I've been here since 20 to 8, actually, so I think you've had your eyes wiped, sir.
Oh, right. I see. So this isn't you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God, that is like so against my human rights.
Lunchtime detention. Out.
What was it I said at the start of term? Something about creating an atmosphere of mutual trust?
Yeah, but 3 break-ins in a week, Karen. I'm confident that this could make a difference.
Day 1 in the Big Brother school. And Jess and Jonah are making the rest of the housemates want a vod. How out of order is this?
Yeah, only because all the teachers are going to see your little money-making scams you try and pull now.
Oh, he's right. He wants teachers knowing what we're doing every minute of the day.
Well, try asking the ones who get bullied.
Bullying's not going to stop just because of a few cameras.
Who cares anyway? I mean, it's not going to stop me doing the things I want to do just because people are watching. Ew. Even if it is my mum.
Mate, I don't know how you can tongue anyone who's going to go up to you like Mrs. Fisher. Shut up, mate.
Since when did you two get so loved up?
So, how are you then? How's things in the new place?
Yeah, they're good. Mr. Me did a good thing getting me in there. So come on, I want all the dirt. You and Joe know what's happening.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. That's why you got a big massive grin all over your face.
I just really like him, okay?
What, you mean it's going to last more than a week?
Seriously, mate. I've really fallen for him.
Oh my God, I know. You should make me marry him.
Oh, no, it's lovely. She's in the crash today. I mean, they don't normally take them when they're so tiny. I know, she's so cute. Oh, do you know, I miss her so much, even though it's just for a few hours. That's a good one.
Janeece, why don't you just ask her for your baby back? I might not be your teacher anymore, but I'm not just going to stand back and watch you mess up your life.
Look, even if I did, which I'm not saying I do, how can I when Ruby's so happy?
How can you not when you're so unhappy?
I'm not. Look, I give them the baby. They looked after me.
There's nothing written down yet. It's not legal.
Morning, everyone. I'm going to hand you straight over to Chris, who's going to talk to you about the new CCTV system.
Right, well, I'm sure all of you have seen the cameras going up this morning. It's a real state-of-the-art system, audio as well as visuals, and it's already generating results.
How's the new flexi time working out for you then, Grantley?
Now, I know some of you have concerns, especially about the cost, but I think the potential impact on bullying, vandalism and truancy means it'll be well worth it.
Yes, but, Chris, you forgot to mention that the cameras would be in the classroom.
What? That's right. There have been a few changes to the original plan that I need to discuss with you.
In classrooms?
Hang on, not through lessons, though.
But the idea is that it'll be an extra teaching tool.
What?
It's about transparency and honesty. It's been tried and tested in other schools with proven benefits.
So basically, we're having a permanent Ofsted, is what you're saying?
Hardly, Cheska.
Do you know what? I've been a teacher for 10 years. I've already developed eyes in the back of my head. Thank you very much.
This isn't just about discipline. It's about the educational benefits as well.
You can spin it any which way you like. It's clearly there to police staff.
I can't believe you'd bring this in without proper consultation.
Obviously, there's going to be concerns, but it is only a trial, so please give it a go.
Went well, I thought. Okay, everyone. A word of warning before we get started. Mrs. Fisher and Mr. Mead are in the room, in mind, if not in body.
You want this? Is that on now?
Oh my God, are we being filmed?
Yes, and you might not like it any more than I do, but if we just ignore the camera, maybe we can show them how unnecessary it all is.
Come on, Fisher. Save your son.
Sir, it's making me dead self-conscious. I don't want to write anything in case I look stupid.
You don't have to write anything for that.
Sir, it's bad enough you're spying on us in our free time. And now you're taking a record of what we're doing here as well.
What's up with you? You're not exactly going to be discussing state secrets, are you?
It's like having Mrs. Fisher in the room the whole time.
Welcome to my world.
The cameras are there for protection. For everyone.
Protection from what?
Teachers, like staff coming on to pupils.
I don't think that's a big problem at this school, Ronan, but...
Well, are the cameras in the staff room? Stooping to all your private conversations?
They're not in the staff room, no.
Big surprise.
Yeah, how was that fair?
Listen, if you want to see teachers arguing about biscuit money, then just let me know, and I'll bore you rigid with a blow-by-blow account. Now, Ronan.
Dad, are these things here to stay or what?
They're saying trial period, but I doubt some people will be giving up their new toys.
I just feel like you've done something wrong before you've done it.
Yeah, like when you can't go in the news, they just follow them 2 at a time in case you love the sweets.
You usually do, though.
That's not the point.
It's about certain people at the top feeling very insecure.
Wish we didn't hear from you.
Right. Listen, do you have any frees this morning?
Yeah, why?
I'm going to organise a meeting lunchtime, staff and pupils.
Cool.
Could you get a PowerPoint presentation together for me? CCTV stats, that sort of thing?
I suppose. Not gonna change anything, though.
Well, inspiring words, son. Spoken just like Martin Luther King.
What's he on about?
He means don't lie down and take the crap.
So what have you got in mind?
What?
Yes, he's left his homework in the back of my dad's car and my dad can't find his keys and he said that it'd be in his jacket, which is in here.
Can you be quick?
Thanks, miss. You don't know where he left it, do you?
Coats are hanging up on the coat stand.
Oh, cheers. Is it this one?
No, that's Mr. Clarkson's coat. You don't know your own father's jacket.
Sorry, miss. Sorry, miss.
Well, his coat isn't even here. You sure he's in the staff room?
Yeah.
What are you gawping at?
Nothing, miss. Just looked interesting.
Bus duty rota 2005 to 2006. Get out.
And Martin Luther King did this.
No. This is a little surprise for my dad's meeting. See, we'll get a few clips of the teachers saying something rude or embarrassing, edit them together.
And we could charge people to watch. 50p a go, I reckon. We could well rake it in.
When my dad asked us to run the presentation, this is what we show. See how they like being spied on?
Mate, I see enough for teachers being boring as it is. Do you want a can?
Yeah, go on then. Cheers.
Hi, can I leave these here?
I'll take them. I don't suppose they're for me, are they? Last boyfriend's idea of romance was a bacon putty in a footy match.
Sir, I just got a message to come and see you.
Yes, Vicky. Got the results from your retake.
Well, the real ones this time.
Keep it down, yeah?
Sorry.
Come on, in the staff room. Just don't get your hopes up, yeah? Here we go.
Oh my God, I got a B. Oh, this is amazing. Thanks, sir.
Oh, you did it all by yourself?
After what I nearly did to you as well.
Yeah, well, you didn't, so...
Well, I just want you to know, you can trust me. I'll never tell anyone about you and Jess. You shouldn't get sacked just because you slept with her.
Hey, babe, are you upset?
You're a liar and a cheat.
What? Jonah? Jonah, what's wrong? Jonah, what did you just call me?
Why? Me?
Jonah, what's wrong? What are you doing?
I know! What's got into you, lad? Get off me!
You get into my office. Go get Marcus.
That was brilliant, man. Yeah, totally worth getting excluded over.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's that about?
I don't know.
Well, Jonah Kirby just attacked you? Must have been about something, Chris.
I've no idea.
My heart is like a jigsaw puzzle. Pick it up and fix it for me. Can you figure it out? Figure it out.
Vicky, you told him, didn't you?
No, I said I wouldn't.
Did you?
Why would I do that?
Then how did he find out?
I don't know. But I don't want everyone else finding out either. I don't want to lose him over one night with you.
Okay. Look, let's just calm down.
Well, what if Mum rings the police?
She won't. Not once she knows why he did it.
Well, you can't tell her that.
People are going to find out.
So I'll speak to Jonah. I'll ask you not to say anything.
No way.
But this is all so stupid. I mean, it happened so long ago. It's the only way.
I don't know, Jess.
He'll keep quiet if I ask him. I know he will.
Honestly, every class I've had today, they've either played up to CCTV or it's, you can't say that, miss, it's on camera. It's totally disruptive.
People need to hear that at the meeting.
Well, I'll make sure I'm there.
Marcus, Karen needs to see you, mate.
Can it wait? Because,
It's Jonah.
Yeah?
Look, I better tell you before you get there. He attacked Chris Mead.
What?
Yeah.
Jonah hit Chris?
No, I don't get it either. He's normally a good lad.
Well, did Chris do anything to him?
I didn't see how it started.
Yeah, well, that'll be a chance for you to see if his cameras work.
Oh, bloody stupid mug.
Anything the matter today?
Nothing.
Just a shadow of your normal unpleasant self.
Perhaps I don't want every word I say being filmed as potential evidence for the prosecution.
How's Fleur?
See, what Big Sister has to realise is that by watching us every minute of every day is not going to make her feel any less guilty that she didn't watch her own daughter more closely.
Grantley.
Well,
Go on, tell me.
Fleur hit me. With a horse racing book.
Grantley, what are you going to do?
What can I do?
Is that the best 50p you've ever spent or what?
Why would you want to watch teachers in private? It's creepy.
They're doing the same to us.
No, they're just trying to make sure that stuff we need doesn't get stolen. And that people don't go around taking our dinner money off us.
No one wants CCTV.
Unless it's you getting beaten up, followed, robbed. Or if a terrorist bomb goes off and you can find out who did it because you got a video of them.
God, how do you not get your dinner money taken off you every single day, mate?
give you £2, or you're not sure my dad's saying anything embarrassing? Yeah, thanks. Saying anything embarrassing? Yeah, thanks.
Something's gone on that you haven't told me about. I'm not going to tell anyone. Go on.
She wandered out and nearly got hit by a car.
Was she hurt?
Did more damage with the book.
She's been to hospital, right?
She didn't even know it was me that she was hitting. Perhaps if she had, she'd have hit harder, eh?
You're not taking her to hospital because you think they're going to keep her in, aren't you? Or they'll put her in a home.
No, she is not going in a home.
And what is going to stop her from walking out into traffic next time? Because you're not there in the day, Grantley.
I am there for her, and I always will be. We're fine, thank you.
You need help.
Jonah, look. I don't know what you think happened.
You jumped in bed with the guy. You're not denying it, are you?
It happened before I even knew you, and it finished ages ago. I didn't know he was a teacher, Jonah, and he didn't know I was a pupil. Please don't tell my mum. She's got enough going on with the divorce and stuff, and Chris will... Mr. Mead will lose his job, and he doesn't deserve that.
Do I look like I care?
Then for me,
It's all over and done.
yeah.
You haven't got any feelings for the guy.
No, I promise.
In. What's it about?
Why would I know?
Because you're usually involved.
That is so typical. You think everything's my fault.
No, I'm not saying that, Jess.
You didn't need to, Mum. Are you there?
Breakfast, cold meat feast pizza.
What?
Oh, you know, I say to them, can you come up with a meal planner for Healthy Nutrition Week? And I get breakfast, cold meat feast pizza. That's from 2 of them.
I was just...
Lunch, crisps and gravy.
I want my baby.
I think somebody's put dog food down here somewhere, but I reckon that's just a wind-up.
I want my baby.
You know, you can come and see her anytime you like. Janeece, you know that.
I don't just mean for 5 minutes. Look, I've made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry I've messed you about. I just want Cheryl back.
Think about what you've done.
I thought I've done nothing but since you took her. Look, I didn't think I was ready, but I am. I knew I was ready from the second I seen her. I should have told you then, I just didn't know how.
I don't blame you for having a little wobble, but you have made your decision. And it might not seem to you like I've had her long, but I love her. Like she's my own. Already, I do.
Look, I'm in bits. I mean, you and Johnny's have been so nice, but that makes it worse. I just can't help it.
She's gonna have such a happy life with us.
And she would with me.
You've always said you couldn't even look after yourself properly.
Yeah, but...
How are you gonna manage?
I'd find a way.
I just think that you might have a little bit of postnatal depression. Have you seen the doctor?
I don't need to. I just want Cheryl.
It's too late because John's going to the solicitors today.
I don't care who he's seeing. I mean, we didn't make it properly.
Staring it. You know, because you have done a good thing, Janeece, and it's not just for you, me and John. It's for Poppy. You know, don't let what someone else says go and spoil that.
What's wrong? What are you doing? I know!
I can think of plenty of people who might be stupid enough to try something like that. I didn't imagine for one moment until now it could be you, Jonah. I've made it perfectly clear I will not tolerate violence of any kind in this school. Certainly not directed towards a member of my staff.
Oh, I wouldn't have.
You're in a lot of trouble. And just because you're a teacher's son or the boyfriend of my daughter, don't imagine for a moment that that's going to help. This is an exclusion offence and possibly a police matter.
Hang on a minute. How about we hear Jonah's side of the story?
Fine. What do you have to say? Why did you do that?
Jonah.
Mr. Mead has no idea why you should do such a thing.
You know Jonah. You know he wouldn't do this unless there was a reason. Tell him what it was.
You're giving me no choice, Jonah.
You can't exclude me for...
For what?
Jonah, I'm trying to defend you here. I know there's a reason for this. Speak up for yourself.
Mr. Mead, can you give us your version of events, please?
Come on! It's in that first speech. The gentlewoman tells us. What is Lady Macbeth doing?
Oh, she's sleepwalking, sir?
Yes. Like most of you through this lesson. Lauren, we hear that she takes paper from her closet. Why?
I don't know, sir. It's to wipe up the coffee, sir.
Shush! Coffee? What coffee?
I don't know, I thought she spilled some coffee or something.
Somebody. Right, what is she doing while she sleepwalks?
She looking for a daughter, sir.
Daughter? What daughter?
Didn't you say she had a missing daughter?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I must have heard it from somewhere.
Someone from planet Earth. Why is she sleepwalking?
Oh, was she injured? Yeah, like she's been hit on the head with something.
Like, cause she got walloped over the head with a horse racing book?
Where did you get that from?
Sir, we're just doing our best with the play. I mean, what's wrong with you?
Do you think I don't know what you're doing?
You a bit confused, sir? Think you've got Alzheimer's?
What did you say?
Sir, you're freaking us out.
Lady Macbeth is doing this. Because what? Because of what?
I don't think you're dealing with the cameras very well, sir.
Guilt. It's because of guilt.
All I'm saying is this is a one-off. It's totally out of character and I would rather that it was just forgotten.
There's no way we're going to pretend that this didn't happen.
Surely that's up to me. And if I don't want to pursue
No,
it...
it's up to me. If I don't get a full explanation now, I'm going to call in the police and they can come and ask the questions.
Wait a minute.
Jonah's not giving me any answers.
Neither is Mr. Mead. And I don't buy it. I know my son.
Look, I don't want to see anyone thrown out of school because of one careless moment.
If a child laid into me, I'd want to know why. And I'd want him punished for it. So why don't you?
Okay. Okay, I do know why you did it. It's not easy to explain.
We're waiting.
What it is Jonah. He must have overheard. He must have overheard me saying some things about his dad.
About me?
I was annoyed with you, Marcus, over the grief you gave me about the CCTV. So I was talking to another teacher and, well, I guess I was slagging you off. I'm sorry.
For goodness sake, Chris.
Is this right?
He was defending you, Marcus. You can't blame him for that. I don't want to see him get in trouble for it.
Is this right?
I would really like it if this was just forgotten.
I don't believe it.
Well, Jonah's not denying it.
He's a teacher's child. You think he's not used to hearing me being called names? Just tell us honestly. Is this what happened?
We have rules. We have to control our anger. Can't just go around attacking people. At least teachers.
We're not still talking exclusion after hearing that.
I see no remorse from Jonah. I want a written letter of apology to Mr. Mead. And only then will I consider reducing your punishment to a first strike. Otherwise, I'll assume you no longer wish to study at Waterloo Road.
And what about Mr. Mead?
We'll discuss that after you and Jonah have left.
Come on, son.
What's got into you lately?
I know that I've made mistakes, then. And I know that this was stupid.
Is there anything else you're not telling me, Chris?
I'm being as honest as I can be.
Oh, Janeece. Where is she?
Well, why is it so complicated to sort out, John? I don't understand why it isn't just a matter of getting Janeece to sign a document to say we want the baby and she doesn't. Why is that difficult? Because the longer this goes... John, I think it's too late.
Okay. Did you say anything?
No.
Look, Jonah, you're being totally out of order here.
Me?
I know you're not tough with her, but this was ages ago.
She said it was all over.
It is. She told me that she really likes you.
Seriously?
Yeah, just this morning. She's not being like that with anyone. I mean, with Finn. I thought she was just doing that to wind up Mr. Mead, but with you, it's different.
What?
Well, you know, what I'm saying is she really fancies you.
She was seeing Finn to make me jealous.
No, that is not what I'm saying.
What? I thought you said it was ages ago.
It was?
Oh, sounds like she's still into him to me. Why else would she make me lie?
No, Jonah, you've got it wrong. Jonah!
Jess,
What's going to happen to Jonah?
he'll be okay.
Okay, how?
Don't worry, I'll speak to him and I'll make sure that he does what he needs to do.
What's going to happen to Jonah?
He'll be okay.
Okay, how?
Don't worry, I'll speak to him and I'll make sure that he does what he needs to do.
I should never have asked him to lie in the first place.
He didn't lie.
All right. Well, then I should never have asked him not to tell the truth, whatever. Either way, he hates me now.
Hey, come on. It'll be all right.
Is Janeece here? Have you seen Janeece?
Oh, what's wrong?
Yes, well, it's good to know who you can trust.
Not now, Grantley, hold on.
Why are you looking for Janeece?
Somebody is having a big laugh at my expense.
What?
I told you in confidence.
What?
The kids know, so it's got to be halfway round Manchester.
I don't know what he's talking about.
What other gossip have you been spreading?
Grantley, the baby's missing.
It's just that the year 11s know some private things said in here.
Behave yourself. Even if they did, it wouldn't be one of our lot that's spreading gossip, would it? She's in here. You're upset. Let me talk to her.
I'm Cheryl. I'm sorry. I'm dead sorry. I just don't know what you want.
Janeece?
This is the ladies.
Janeece, when I said talk to him, this isn't quite what I meant. Look, you haven't really thought this through, have you?
I just wanted to see her. I knew that they wouldn't let me near her.
Look, how does Cheryl feel about all this?
I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, last time I picked her up and she stopped, but it's not working.
Look, open the door for me, Janeece, eh?
I don't want to let her go. She's mine, no one else's.
I know.
It's like every part of me is telling me I'm a mum now.
And you will be, forever. No one can take that away.
I don't want it to. I don't want it to ever go away.
Come on out, eh?
I'm in loads of trouble now.
No. I won't let anyone take her away from you, if that's not what you want. What do you want to do now, Janeece?
I don't know what I want to do with it, do I?
Janeece.
You know, there are all sorts of stories going around.
I can imagine.
Some of the kids are making out that Chris hit Jonah.
Not how he looked on CCTV.
Well, why would he do it, though?
He wouldn't, normally. Glad to see you've come along to support the cause.
Yeah. Except we're here to disagree with you.
My mum's head teacher. I dream of CCTV. It's like top of my Christmas list.
If I have kids, no way are they coming to my school.
You don't think it's fair on them?
It's not fair on you. They're making your life a misery. Right, if you could all make your way to the front of the seats, that would be great. Thanks.
What Chris Mead is saying, it's a lie, isn't it? You're messing up your education because of some misguided loyalty to...
I'm not, Dad. I'm really not.
Have you done the PowerPoint presentation?
Presentation, yeah. Ronan managed to get a few facts and figures together. Wasn't too exciting.
Thanks, Ronan.
I know what you've done in the staff room.
So what?
Your kind of spying is even more devious than the school's.
I'm making a point.
There's nothing wrong with the cameras. It's just whether they're used or misused. Guess which one you're doing.
Chris, we're needed at this meeting.
Yeah, right. Do you want me to take most of the questions, or...?
Oh, I think you've shot your mouth off enough for one day, don't you? What was it you were saying about Marcus that Jonah heard?
Has he written the letter yet?
Not yet.
Then I think I'll let you hear it from him.
Grundley, what are you doing?
Ah, reenacting my movements. Ah. Little sots. Hmm? Is this what I think it is?
That's a webcam.
Ah. Tit for tat. Someone has been filming us in here.
I'll deal with that later.
So in my view, cameras in school, especially in classrooms, create a culture of suspicion and mistrust.
I think we have to accept it's a fact of life, Mr. Kirby. I'd rather talk about how the systems are going to function. Maybe we can switch the cameras on and off ourselves.
She's ignoring my texts.
Well, who has access to
I think I might have made things worse.
LEA, Teaching Council? Anyone on the internet?
Well, they can watch one of my algebra lessons if they want to. It'll be the first time anyone's paid any attention to it.
You wouldn't be wrong, sir.
Sorry we're late.
Okay, in a minute we're going to be opening the floor for questions for Mrs. Fisher and Mr. Mead. But first, Jonah and Ronan would like to show us something.
Yeah, I was going to give you a lot of boring statistics about CCTV, crime rates and all that. But our deputy head doesn't understand why we don't like being spied on. We wondered how he'd feel if he knew we was watching his private moments. Well, his little secrets on show for everyone to see.
What is this? I think this has gone far enough.
Yeah, that's right. That's enough, lads. I think you made your point.
You told us you were happy with the deal.
Look, I know you're giving her a good home. You love her, and she's happy. You know what to do, you've read all the books. All I've done since the birth is watch workout videos.
You know, have you realised that?
Well, I want her for myself. I was scared that if I kept her, that she'd take over my life. But she's doing that anyway because I can't stop thinking about her. I know what you're gonna say. And I know it's not fair, but I want to be a mum to my own baby.
All right, Janeece.
What?
I mean, what else can I say? She okay?
Yeah, she is now.
Hold her a minute.
I'll give the solicitor a ring as soon as I get in. Put a bit of pressure on. See if I can get him to hurry things up. Ruby, what is this?
It's not ours.
She is. She's ours now.
I wish it was. I wish she was, but she's not.
Janeece never wanted this baby. Poppy deserves someone who wants her more than anything.
It's not even Poppy.
Ruby.
Haven't you seen the way Janeece looks at her?
But just think about what you're doing. We might not get another chance like this.
It isn't about what you need or Janeece needs. It's about what Cheryl needs. And she needs her mum. And we look after her.
Why didn't you show the other clip? The one of me?
My sister made me realise I'm better than that.
Jonah, what happened with me and Jess? It was a mistake, a real mistake. I didn't think that I was doing anything wrong. I felt sick when I realised that she was a pupil, and not just any pupil either.
It's funny how you're still so close then.
I've not had anything to do with her since.
I saw you with her earlier.
What?
In your classroom?
Yeah, that's right. She was in bits because she thought she'd mess things up with you. Don't blow it over this, it's not worth it.
Well, I've plenty of time to think it over after being excluded.
Just write the letter.
I don't think so. See, I've got a conscience.
You don't have to leave.
Well, I'm not going to say what it's really about, and obviously you're not, so...
Jonah, just hang on 2 seconds.
Look, it's like what Dad says about these cameras. People should do the right thing because it's the right thing, not because they'll get found out.
Earlier in the staff room, I made a cock up.
Is that what passes for an apology in your world?
I wouldn't have made that mistake. I'm just finding it difficult to focus at the moment.
You can't carry on like this. It's no good for you. It's no good for Fleur, and actually, Grantley, it isn't any good for any of us.
Don't have a choice.
You know, Fleur's condition isn't the problem here. It's you. Your love for her is the problem, because it's hurting her.
No.
And if you really want to do best by her, you have to let her go.
Well, I'd best be off. It's against my better principles to hang around longer than I have to.
Grantley. Grantley. Do you have a letter for me?
No, miss.
As if fighting wasn't enough, you sneak a camera into the staff room and in the process humiliate one of my teachers. We're not getting anywhere here.
You can go now, Jonah. I'll explain. Go on. Before I start, I don't think that we should extend the cameras beyond the trial period.
Why is that?
You had a school built on trust. I didn't understand that.
Why do I think I'm not going to like this?
'Cause you're not.
It's okay, Dad. I think Mr. Mead's explaining why.
Something to do with Jess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you remember the first day of term? I tried to resign and you stopped me.
Yeah?
Well, you wouldn't have done if you'd known the reason I wanted to leave.
What's this got to do with Jonah?
The night before. Well, you wouldn't have done if you'd known the reason I wanted to leave.
What's this got to do with Jonah?
The night before, I'd been out in a club and I met this girl.
Chris?
It was Jess.
She didn't come home that night.
No. She was with me. I didn't know that she was your daughter. How could I?
So it would have been all right if it had been someone else's daughter?
I thought she was older. Look, I can't tell you how mortified I was when I found out.
Not enough to tell me.
I wanted to tell you as soon as I knew, but then all that stuff with Ruth Kirby going missing, there wasn't a chance. And then it just seemed like it was too late, and I love this job.
You selfish idiot.
Karen.
You've allowed Jess to walk around all this time carrying that with her, protecting you. She's had all that other stuff to deal with. You've lied to me all this time. But I've nearly excluded a child, whilst you've weaseled out a responsibility. Do you know what's really sad, Chris? You could have been great. You could have been a really great teacher.
I've loved every minute of working here.
Get out. Get out.
Still here then?
Mr. Mead did the right thing for once in his life.
Well, I don't care what he did. I care that you called me a liar and a cheat.
You could have told me.
Well, maybe I didn't tell you because I was scared you'd do something totally freaky. Like, I don't know, hitting a teacher and then almost outing me in front of the entire school just when you promised you wouldn't say anything.
You should never have made me promise.
What was I supposed to do? Let you blab? And then a teacher loses his job because of me.
But it's okay for me to get thrown out of school instead.
I don't want to lose you over something that happened before we even knew each other.
It's not about that. It's about you caring more about what happens to Mr. Mead than what happens to me. We're over.
Lovely little Cheryl. Gorgeous little chubby cheeks.
Oh, boy, you stink.
Well, she needs changing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Can I have a little help, please?
She's all yours.
Jess, it's your mum. Can you give me a call back when you get this? I think we should meet up and...
I'm not in the mood for you yelling at me, okay?
I'm not going to yell. I'm sorry you couldn't talk to me about this.
It's not just you. I've been doing stuff too to get to you. I don't know why. You don't deserve it.
You didn't deserve Chris Mead taking advantage of you.
That was me, Mum. It was my fault.
He knew what he was doing.
I did all the running. He didn't stand a chance, to be honest.
He'd like you to think that.
He's not done anything wrong, Mum. I threw myself at him. And maybe that's because you and me are messed up, I don't know. I don't screw him over because of that.
He should have been straight with me, Jess.
I asked him not to say anything. He kept it quiet for me as much as anything else.
He's just being selfish.
So, he gets sacked, and I feel rubbish for it, right? That's the best that can happen. The worst is that the whole school finds out, and the governors get involved. It ends up in the school newspaper and everything, and I can't deal with all that stuff, Mum.
You wouldn't have to. I'll deal with it.
He's a good teacher, Mum. Not many are.
He broke the rules.
You make the rules.
It's not as easy as that.
Jonah broke up with me, Mum.
Sweetheart.
Jonah's not excluded, I gather.
No. Although I did see a side to him that I didn't much like today. He's not entirely blameless in all of this, but he's a very good student. I don't want to lose him.
How are you keeping up the front?
I'm sorry?
You don't have to keep it together, you know. Not for me. I know you saw him as a friend. It must have upset you to fire him.
I haven't decided what course of action to take yet.
Are you serious? This man slept with a pupil. Not just any pupil. He lied. Flat out lied. And you still want him as your second in command?
If I fire Chris now, what good's that going to do my daughter or your son?
My son's education was at stake because of him. And you're saying he could walk away unpunished?
As I said, I haven't decided yet.
Okay. I'll make this easy for you. Sack Chris Mead, or I resign.
Marcus, you're a brilliant teacher. You make a huge difference here.
I've had nothing but respect for you. The way you cope with this job, no matter what was going on at home. But this is out of order. This is your personal life dictating what you do in work. There's nothing stopping me reporting this, of course.
I know you won't do that, Marcus.
Fine. Him or me. Your call.
What would you do if you were me?
I'm not you. I never will be. I've pretty much proved that.
Well, let me put it another way. Should I accept your resignation or Marcus's?
Sorry?
That's the choice.
There's no choice. I'm finished in teaching.
You were fast-tracked into something that's all about experience.
I really wanted this to work, you know?
At any cost.
No, it wasn't about me. my career. I know you probably won't believe that, but I was just trying to do the right thing by everyone.
Really?
If I'd quit back in September, I'd have been walking out on you just at the moment when you needed me most. And if I'd come clean and told everything, I'd have made life unbearable for Jess. So what was I supposed to do?
Avoided the situation in the first place. Right. Well, I'm not going to stand around here being silent, so...
Just one thing. Will Marcus get my job?
I should think so, yeah. If you were going.
Sorry, I'm not with you.
Don't I get to be selfish sometimes too?
I've still got a job.
If you recognise your inexperience and learn from it.
Karen.
And I don't want my daughter wasting her energies, feeling guilty about you. But remember this, Chris. Your card is marked. One more mistake and you're out. Whatever the consequences.
And what about Marcus?
It's his decision, not mine.
Marcus, look, for what it's worth.
If you touch my girl again, I'll kill you.
We walked on the pier every day with us when it wasn't raining because we were such a lot. But oh, it was really nice. Can't tell you. Oh, that's the nicest holiday we ever had, I think. Even if we were stuck in the caravan the whole time.
Steph.
Rain for 2 weeks, thunder and lightning the first night, knocked out the electrics, no telly. My dad must have been going bananas trying to think of things for us to do. I don't know who this is.
It's Grantley, Fleur.
Well, Grantley, if you don't mind, I'm trying to have a private conversation with me mother.
Ruby called me. I'm here to help, Grantley. You need help.
You moving to London?
Well, I'm glad I won't be around when you tell the kids.
There's one thing you haven't thought of. Sell your house.
Is there any truth in this rumour that you've been studying last year's texts?
Simple mistake.
Simple mistake?
The only way forward is a charge of professional misconduct.
Excuse me?
Stay with us on BBC HD. It's The Apprentice coming right up. And later on at 10, stand by for more advertising angst in Mad Men.